Hey guys, today we're going to be learning how to make an Angry Bird balloon animal. The movie just came out, and so you need to know how to do this. Twister sister, and I'm going to teach you guys the art and craft of balloon twisting. Today we are doing the little red Angry Bird guy from the new movie, and I'm really excited to show this design to you. I think you guys are going to love it. To make this design, you're only going to need 4 balloons. You're going to need a 260 in a yellow color, shade of yellow, some sort of yellow. You're going to need a black 160, and then you're also going to need a white 5-inch round and a red geo. Now you can do any color geo if you want, but if you want to do the red Angry Bird, you've got to have a red geo. You're also going to need some markers, your balloon pump, and to pop the like button on this video, that lets me know that you guys like this content and also helps YouTube know that I exist, which is nice and helpful. Alright, so let's get started with this design today. I'm going to start by inflating our geo. If you've never blown one of these up, you want to blow it up by getting the nozzle of your pump kind of way deep down into the balloon. So you can see the nozzle is sort of halfway down to the bottom of the balloon. And I'm going to pinch off the front of the balloon so that it does not inflate first. We want the back of the balloon to inflate first as much as possible, and then we can release the front of the balloon and fully inflate our red geo. Now, before you go tying this off, you want to make sure to let out a whole lot of air. We want this to be nice and squishy and to almost have more of a circle shape instead of this flower shape. So we're really going to let a good amount of air out to make this nice and soft, because we're actually going to be twisting our geo. I know, it's crazy. Okay, so once you've got the air out, we're going to then go ahead and tie this off. Now we're going to do our first twist on a geo. If you've never done this before, it can seem a little intimidating, but I've done a ton of these now at this point, and I love it. It's not that hard. So if you look at your geo, hold it straight up so your nozzle's on the bottom. You're going to have 3 sections of the balloon on the bottom and 2 on top to make the flower shape. What we're going to do is we're going to get these 2 sections on top, and we're going to be twisting those. So what I do is I get my hand on the side here, and I'm going to squeeze the balloon in while I'm walking my fingers around to pinch off those top 2 sections. Now keep an eye on the bottom 3 here, because you want to make sure that they're not going to be like lopsided, because then the head of your bird is going to be lopsided. So try to make sure it's all evened up pretty nicely before you like finalize twisting it. Alright, and you only need to go around 2 or 3 times. You don't want to over twist these things because they're really not meant to be twisted much. But then you'll end up with a face like this, and this is great for so many animals. I'm putting together a whole series of geo animals using this sort of a technique, and so that will be up for Twisted Herd members in the next month or 2. Not sure which month I'm going to release it, but it is coming. So once you get to this point, we can set this aside, and we'll start on the beak, which is going to be really simple. Just grab our yellow 260. I've left about a 2 to 3 inch tail because I'm going to use this also for the feet as well. So he doesn't really have a big, large beak, so I'm just going to do about a 1.5 inch bubble here, and then a bubble half that size. Okay, and we're going to take the knot of our balloon and bring it around the twist we just made. Pull it through to lock it in place. That's going to be our bird's beak. And we're going to attach that into the middle of our geo here. So just walk your balloon back behind the geo. I'm not even going to twist it around there because you don't need to. We're just going to place it right in the middle there like that. You guys see how cute it is already? I love this design. Now, if you want, you could cut off the yellow and secure it and then attach the rest to the nozzle of the balloon here at the bottom to connect the feet. Or if you're in a hurry, you can just kind of bring your yellow balloon down and wrap it into the knot here. Pull that knot through to lock it in place. And then you can go right ahead into adding the little feet. which are just gonna be your standard kind of 2 bubble feet. There's one, and then we'll do another one right beside there. So he's got his little bird feet on just like that. So that's a 2 balloon bird. Pretty cool. You can draw the eyes on and be done with it. But we're going to continue because we want this to be an angry bird. So he's got to have the eyes and the expression and everything. So we're going to grab our 5-inch round, and I've inflated it here. I'm going to let a bunch of air out because we don't want him to have big bug eyes. All right, so it's, you know, smaller than the size of my palm now. And I'm going to tie this off, and we're going to twist it in half, making sure that the nozzle is in the middle there. Okay, and we're just going to take this, I'm going to pop it. You can either attach it by going underneath the beak and bringing the eyes up top, or you can put the eyes in the back of the head and then bring them forward to the front, whatever you feel most comfortable with. I'm actually going to do mine underneath the beak. So place them underneath the beak and then just bring them up top. And then once you get them up above the beak, you can flip places with them if you want to really make sure that they're not going to come off when they're being played with. And ta-da! So now he's got eyes starting to come together, but he looks way too happy right now. So we're gonna finish off this angry mad bird with a black 160, which is gonna be for his eyebrows, which will give this a ton of character. Now when you inflate your black 160, you want to inflate your balloon about halfway full, but don't tie this off yet because we're going to let out the air in the front part of the balloon. So just the center part of our balloon is inflated, and this is what we'll use for the eyebrows. So once you've got it about how big you want it to be, I'm not sure, I'd say that's about 8 inches or so. Then go ahead and tie your 160 off back here at the beginning of where the nozzle is. And now you've just got a balloon that's inflated with a little hot dog sausage in the middle. We're gonna twist this bubble in half. Okay, these are gonna be his 2 eyebrows. We're coming underneath the beak and then bring them up top. And then you're gonna bring them forward so that they are a bit in front of the eyes. Oh, you guys see the angriness now? And then we're gonna take these long tails that we left on our balloon, and we're gonna use that to pull these back. See how I'm pulling them back behind the head? Okay, and we're gonna tie them together back behind the head in a nice double knot. And cut off the tails on that. And now you've got these really cool Angry Bird eyebrows on here, and you can play with the positioning of these with, you know, you've got some slack here that allows you to move these around to change the expression on his face. So play with that. I'm pretty happy with how he looks just like this though, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I need to finish off this part here, so I'm gonna put a pinch twist in the yellow just to finish off his feet. And you can leave them on the stick like this or get rid of the rest. Now I'm just gonna draw some round circles for his eyes. And that's all I'm going to do. He doesn't need any eyebrows because they're made out of balloons. So how cute is this little guy? Back when Angry Bird first came out, I was just doing like round balloons with a bird face on the front because they were just round bird balls. But now with the movie that's come out, they actually have feet and stuff, and so they're more characters. So this is great for the new Angry Bird style, but still perfectly throwable if your customers want to play with it like the original Angry Birds game and throw these at each other. The great thing about this design also is you've got this space here in between the eyes and the head, which you could take some black scraps and place in there to be like little hairs coming out of the top of your bird's head. I think he does have a few hairs, so, or feathers, I guess. So that's another option you could do with this design, but that's if you want to step it up and you've got the time and you're not in a super fast rushed situation. We do have clip art available for this guy, so you can add him to your menus and start making him this weekend. Get your practice twisting those geos in half, because I've got a whole bunch of other animal designs featuring that technique, and I think you guys are really gonna love it. If the idea of using a balloon menu with clip art on it is foreign and weird to you, I've got a free starter menu that you can snag and download at the link in the description, so you can test it out this weekend and see how your business changes for the better once you start working with a balloon twisting menu for your customers to pick from. If you want to see more Angry Birds stuff, check out this video that I did with my sister way back when Angry Birds were first popular. We did a collab video together. It's one of the videos I get the most compliments about. Everybody wants us to do more videos together, which we can't now because we live several states apart, and it's so sad. But if you want to see the one time my sister, the actual Twister sister, did a video with me, it was for an Angry Birds tutorial, which is really funny. So go check that out next, and I'll see you guys over there. Have a great week, happy twisting, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!